Hey, Greg and Greta, how you doing? Are you listening to music? I like this song too, don't you? How come you look sad? Well, it's a good song, and I think it's going to help us because we're going to talk about fractions coming up. And when Cars for Kids comes up and they start talking about decimals and fractions, this is an important lesson to learn. And so, Greg and Greta, you helped us out by starting off our math today by coming up with really good music, and you have good attitudes. Look at them. Good attitudes. We're going to talk about fractions, orange fractions, which I don't know why orange. It could have been yellow, could have been green, brown, blue, red, but they're orange. And so I'm going to ask you about these four fractions on the screen. What do you notice about them? You can pause the video if you want to think about that. And then, when you start thinking about what you notice, could you write three numbers added onto the back of this in a sequence? Do you know what would come next? Maybe drawing it out might help. Maybe talking to Greg or Greta might help. Hey, Greta, do you have any idea what might be coming next? No. You don't have any idea? No, I'm only 4. You're only 4? You've been with me for like 15 years. Oh, maybe I'm older than 4. Maybe. And you got stuff on your face. Okay. Well, anyway, right here we have 4.5, and that's been given to us, which is really nice to have that as 4.5. If we look into the 19, 2 goes into 19 9 times with one left over. So over here, 4.5. Right here, 5.5. I'm sorry, 9.5. So the difference is the distance of 5. I don't know if that's going to help us or not, but it's a distance of 5. Because 9.5 minus 4.5 is 5. So this gap is 5. I'm thinking that doesn't help me a whole ton. Right here, 6 goes into 37 6 times with 1 left over 6. I think I'm going to get something to write this down. Give me a moment. Why don't you all talk to Greta? Here, let me do this while I go get something. All right, Greta, did you tell them something that they could learn? Or is it just weird? All right. So we have 4.5. Okay. We have 37 sixths, which 6 goes into 37 6 times with 1 left over 6. And then we have 7 and 5/6. And then we have 9.5. So we have that one, that one, that one, and that one. See that? So the distance between 6 and a sixth to 7 and a sixth, we can figure that out. From 6 to 7 is 1, and from 1/6 to 5/6 is 4/6. So the distance is 1 and 4/6. That's what that distance is. And if we do 1 and 4/6 on top of that, will we get 9.5? Well, if we add 7 plus 1, we get 8. Okay, so I'm going to put an 8 down. And 4/6 plus 1/2. Well, I know for 6, 1/2 is equal to 3/6. So 4 plus 3 is 7. And we're going to get 8 and 7/6. We can take that 8 and 7/6 and we can... Did I do something wrong? Feels like something isn't quite right. So I forgot to add 5/6 and 4/6 instead of 4/6 and 3/6. Did I? I hope you were pausing the button and yelling and not banging on the keyboards, but saying, Mr. G, you made a mistake. 1 and 4/6 added on to 7 and 5/6 gives us 8 and 9/6. 9/6 is the same as 1 and a half. And if we add 1.5 onto the 8, we get 9.5. So, yes, it is possible to make mistakes and fix them, which is a good lesson for today. Right, Greg? Right, Greta? Yeah. So let's go over here and test this. If we added 1 4/6 onto 4.5, remember, half is equal to 3/6. So 3 plus 4 is 7. So we would get, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So we'd get 5 and 7/6. 5 and 7/6 can change to 6 and 1/6. So our distance between each number is 1 4/6. So to figure out, okay, 9.5, our next number, even our next three numbers, but we have 9.5 plus 1 4/6. Remember, 1/2 is equal to 3/6. So it's 9 3/6 plus 1 4/6. 9 plus 1 is 10. 3 plus 4 is 7. So it's 10 7/6. Question is, what do we do with that improper fraction of 7/6? Yep, we can trade up. 6/6 come out of it and puts 1 on the 10. Now it becomes 11 1/6. So one of our next fractions is going to be 11 1/6. If we add 1 4/6 to that, that's pretty easy. 1 plus 11 is 12, and 4/6 plus 1/6 is 5/6. Can you figure out the last number? And if you can, put it in the comments. All right. Thanks for working with us today, and thanks for working with Greg and Greta. And Greta wants to say bye. Bye. And Greg wants to say bye. And that'll be our day. If you also have a joke, a math joke or anything, like why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 8 9, put that in the comments as well. Have a good day.